Hello my dear students and my dear friends. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 7, and the chapter is trigonometry. Okay, at first we have to know why we want to use or study this chapter. Suppose in front of us a long building or a long tower or a mountain is there. Now practically it is not possible to climb a tower or climb a mountain, okay, to measure its height. So to measure the height of the tower or a very high building or a mountain, we use trigonometry to find the height. Or sometimes it is difficult to swim across the river to measure the width. So by the help of this trigonometry we can find the width of a river without actually crossing this. So there are some practical application where we use trigonometry. So that's why this part of mathematics is very essential in our daily life. Okay, now let us start the today. This class is actually we shall start the very basic points, which are actually you will get in even your general mathematics also. Now the word trigonometry, okay, I want to break this word. Trigonometry, okay, means three. Measurement of three angles. In a triangle there are three angles, 1 2 3. Okay, the measurement of these three angles is included in this study, that is trigonometry. Now we shall study from the very basic. Again I am saying, at first we shall consider a right angle triangle ABC. ABC is a right angle triangle. This is right angle. Now here in this triangle we can see that there are three sides. Let us write the ratio of the sides. How can we write? You see, we can write AB by AC, then we can write BC by AC, then we can write AB by BC, then we can write AC by AB, then we can write AC by BC, then we can write BC by AP. Apart from these six ratio of the sides, can we write more ratio of the sides of this triangle? No, we cannot. If you try, then also we cannot write the ratio of two sides. Okay, so here two different sides I am saying, not two same sides. Okay, now in trigonometry this ratio of the sides, okay, there are six ratios. You can see this ratio of the sides, there are a particular name is given. This ratio is termed or defined as sine, S-I-N-E. In short we shall write sine, S-I-N. Don't read it as sin. Sin is something different. It is a bad word, sin. BC, it is termed as cos, C-O-S-I-N-E, cosine. In short we write cos. Then this is tan, T-N, tangent, short form tan. AC by AB, okay, you can see this ratio is the reciprocal of this, okay. Cosec, this is termed as cosec. This ratio is the reciprocal of this. This is termed as sec. BC by AB, this ratio is the reciprocal of this. This is termed as cot. Now here let us take this angle B. A Greek theta is, you see, in our English alphabet we use, there are 26 alphabets, A, B, C, like this. Generally we in mathematics we shall generally deal with X, Y, Z. Now in Greek there are some Greek letters. Theta is one of the letters, okay, T-H-E-T-A, T-H-E-T-A, theta, okay. So this is the symbol theta. So this ratio is termed as, the full thing or the whole thing is sine theta, sine of this angle. Sine of theta is this by this. Then this is termed as cos of theta, this is tan of theta, cosec theta, sec theta, cot theta. Okay, so what we have seen? We have seen that there are six trigonometric ratios. What are the six trigonometric ratios? Six trigonometric ratios are sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, okay, then cosec theta, sec theta, then cot theta. Its full form is cotangent, in short cot. Okay, now here we shall see what are actually, now if it is ABC, we shall write as AB by AC, BC by AC, all the ratios are like this. But always the triangle, the name of the triangle is not ABC. Sometimes it can be PQR, sometimes LMN, XYZ, whatever. Okay, so we have to give a particular or just like a formula. We shall learn what are these ratio. So sin theta in this triangle, you can see this is AB. AB by AC. What is AB? In this triangle, AB is perpendicular, BC is base, AC is hypotenuse. Okay, AB is P, AC is H, cos theta is BC is base, and AC is hypotenuse. Tan theta, AB by BC, perpendicular by base, then comes cosec theta. Cosec theta is the just reciprocal of this. You can see it is H by P. Sec theta is this. Okay, this is reciprocal of this, so it will be H by B. Then comes cot theta. Okay, cot theta is BC by AB, which is the reciprocal of this, so it will be B by P, base by perpendicular. Now the thing is that how we'll remember that sin theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse, cos theta is base by hypotenuse, tan theta is perpendicular by base. So there should be a shortcut. Okay, we shall use the a sentence. Sentence is that some people have curly brown hair. Okay, only this much you learn. Okay, so what is the use of this sentence? Here you see sin theta, as for sin, as for sum. Sin theta means perpendicular by hypotenuse. Okay, so sin theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse. By this we can learn. Then cos theta, C for cos, C for curly. This C comes here in. Okay, cos theta is, then next word is brown in here. So B by H. So sin theta, some people have curly brown hair. In this way we can learn. So we have learned the first two trigonometric ratios. Out of 6 trigonometric ratios, we have learned the first 2 trigonometric ratios. Okay, some people have curly brown hair. It means sin theta is P by H, cos theta is B by H. Alright, then comes tan theta. Tan theta is very simple, dear student. This is tan theta. Tan, T we write in this way, tan theta. Okay, so how we write tan? Perpendicular by base. T like this. This is, you assume that this is perpendicular and this is base. This is T, small t, perpendicular by base. So tan theta is perpendicular by base. Correct? So otherwise there is a sentence, the full sentence is some people have curly brown hair, turns permanently black. I do not teach my students to learn that also, because in this alphabet T, perpendicular by base is there. So we have learned the first trigonometric ratio, this one, even in tan theta. Okay, so if you can learn this first 3 trigonometric ratios, the rest 3 are too easy. How they are easy? Because cosec theta is reciprocal of sin theta. Always you keep it in your mind, which are the reciprocal of which one. Cosec theta is reciprocal of sin theta. So sin theta is P by H. So that will be H by P. Sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. Cos theta is B by H. So that will be H by B. Cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. If we know tan theta is P by B, so that will be B by P. Okay, so my request is that at first you learn these 3 and rest 3 depends on this, because if you have to maintain the sequence, that is sine, cos, tan, then cosec, sec, cot. Cosec theta is the reciprocal of sine theta, sec theta is the reciprocal of tan theta, sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta, cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. Okay, one more thing I am writing here. You see, cos theta, what did we got here? Cosec theta is the reciprocal of sine theta, then sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta, okay, then cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. So these are the some basic thing we have learned. Okay, now let us wrap this. Now my beloved students, let us move to the second part of it. In general mathematics, you will get the proof of it. Now what proof? Here there are some trigonometric ratios. There are 6 trigonometric ratios. What are the 6 trigonometric ratios? Sine, cos, tan, its reciprocal is cosec, its reciprocal is sec, its reciprocal, sorry, I will not write theta here, its reciprocal is cot. Okay, these are the trigonometric ratios in this side. And there are some particular angles. What are the angles? 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, then 60 degree and 90 degree. We have to know the trigonometric ratio of these angles. These are angles. We have to learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 angles only. The 6 trigonometric ratios of these 5 angles only. No other. But we have to learn it. Okay. How you have to learn? You know it. You have to learn. If you learn, the sum will be in minimum time you can complete a sum. Otherwise, you have to use your brain to find each angle. But okay, in our childhood we learned the table. Okay, 1 1 ja, 2 1 ja, 3 3 ja, whatever. Okay, but here again this is another table of trigonometric ratios. You have to learn it. Okay, but I will give you a shortcut idea how to learn it. So let us fill up the table. This is 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. You learn it. 0, half, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. What you do? Now to fill up the second one, let us write this one in the reverse order. 1, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, half, 0. So if you learn the table for sine, you can easily fill up for table for cos, isn't it? The cos table is we have to write in the reverse order of sine. Then this one, in many ways we can fill up this. Either you divide it, 0 by 1 is how much? 0. Then this by this is 1 by root 3, this by this they will get cancelled, 1, it is root 3, 1 by 0, it is not defined. ND means not defined, undefined. Then cosec. Okay, so we have got the 3 tables. Okay, table for sine, table for cos, table for tan. So if we can somehow we can learn this table for sine, then we can easily say the table for cos, we can easily say the table for tan. Okay, one more idea I'll give you for tan. Once I said in complex number 0, this is the 0 and infinity. Not defined means infinity. You can say like think like that. In a number line, just like this, 0 and say this is infinity. Correct. Here, if you can somehow you can learn that 10 of 30. 10 of 30 is how much? 1 by root 3. You put this 1 here and root 3 here. So you can easily say, again I repeat, 1 you will put here, root 3 will put there. Okay, so you can say the table for 10. So you have to know in which trick, in which manner you have to learn this table. Then cosec. Cosec is the reciprocal of, my dear, what? Sine. Okay, dekho. Sine is, that is 0. 0 means 0 by 1. So here we have to write the reciprocal of it. What is the reciprocal of 1 by 0? This is undefined, not defined we shall write. Correct. The reciprocal of half, 2. Reciprocal of this, root 2. Reciprocal of this, 2 by root 3. Reciprocal of 1, 1. correct. Then sec is the reciprocal of cos. 1 by 1 1, its reciprocal 2 by root 3, its reciprocal root 2, its reciprocal 2. 0 is 0 by 1, its reciprocal is 1 by 0, that is not defined again. Cot is the reciprocal of 10. So this is 0, its reciprocal is again not defined. Its reciprocal root 3, its reciprocal 1, its reciprocal, you see, root 3 means root 3 by 1, so its reciprocal is 1 by root 3. Okay, this is 1 by 0, this is 1 by 0, so its reciprocal is 0 by 1 means 0, correct. So in this way we can frame the table. Now I'll tell you some trick how to remember. Main thing is that what we have understood, that if we can remember the table for sine, we can easily say the others. Now thing is that how can we say the table for sine? That trick I'll teach you, right? Now my beloved students, how to write the table for sine? You say some number 0 1 2 3 4 serially we have written. Let us divide each. These are all mechanical way. Actual reason is that in trigonometry, in general mathematics, you will get, or you have already got, okay, how to get this angle. In general mathematics, all the proofs are there. This is only the mechanical way. How can we remember? This is not the actual reason. Okay, so we have written 0 to 4 serially. Each digit, each number you divide by 4. We have divided. Then what we do, at first you see, again I am repeating what I said. At first 0 to 4 we have written serially. Then each number we have divided by 4. Third step, first step is numbers are written, second step is divided by 4. Third step, square, you take the square root of each. Now 0 by 4 is how much? 0. Square root of 0, 0. What is the square root of this? Square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2. We can cancel. Square root of 1 is 1, square root of 2 root 2, square root of 3 root 3, square root of 4 2. 4 will get cancelled, 1, square root of 1 is 1. Now you can say this is actually the table of sine. Sine 0 0, sine 30 half, sine 45 1 by root 2, sine 60 root 3 by 2, sine 90 1. So in this way we can frame. Another way is there, that one I'll teach in another day. Alright, now let us move to the next topic. Now my beloved students, we have got 6 trigonometry ratios, and say let us take a triangle. Again let us recapitulate something. A B C is a triangle. This is the right angle, okay, 90 degree, and this is one angle theta. Here this theta is acute angle. Okay, now what are the relation among these 6 trigonometry ratios we have got till now is that cosec theta. Cosec theta is the reciprocal of sine theta, isn't it? Then sec theta is reciprocal of cos theta we have got. One more we got. Can you say what is that? Cot theta. Yes, cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta. Now dear students, here this tan theta and cot theta can also be written as in another way. Tan theta we can write as sin theta by cos theta. Proof you will get in the general mathematics, don't worry for that. Cot theta, if tan theta is sin by cos, sin theta by cos theta, cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta, so it will be, can you say, cos theta by sin theta. Okay, one more thing just I can remember. I am sorry that I should actually say this earlier. We have got 6 trigonometry ratios. Okay, all the 6 trigonometry ratios always will start with the small letter. There is not a single trigonometry ratio which will start with capital letter. This C starts with small letter, S small letter, S small letter, C small letter, C small letter, T small letter. Everywhere, wherever you go, some students have this wrong idea that as in English we always start with the capital letter. Here it is not like that. Everything will start with the small letter. Okay, this is minute thing but important thing. Okay, then about angles let us study. My beloved students, here we shall study about the angles. Now can anyone say what is the measure of the maximum angle? We cannot say. Okay, some of you may have idea, okay, or a notion that the measurement of the maximum angle is 360 degree. It is not like that. How? Let us discuss that part. Now what is an angle? There is an arm or a side. Okay, arm is like this, or a ray. Okay, so this ray is like this. It will rotate anti-clockwise. An angle is formed. This is angle. Okay, this angle is positive. We always consider in this is the general idea. Okay, if any arm rotates in this direction, this angle is positive. Now here you can assume that this is rotating, an angle is formed. Now up to this, if it moves 90 degree, up to this it moves 180 degree, up to this it moves, this angle is 270 degree, up to this it moves 360 degree. Now is it necessary that an arm will always rotate like this? It can rotate like this continuously. It can rotate 360, again 360, so 720, again 360, again 360. It can rotate according to its wish, is not it? An angle, suppose it rotates like this. There is no, suppose a fan blade is rotating. Have you ever thought of that part? No, because it is continuously rotating. What is the angle measured? We never thought of that. Okay, it may be 1 crore degree, okay, 1 million degree, 10 million degree. So the highest angle we cannot say. If it continuously rotates, then we cannot say what is the maximum angle. So here we may deal with, suppose 30 degree, we may deal with 100 degree, we may deal with 200 degree, we may deal with 370 degree, we may deal with 400 degree, we may deal with 1000 degree, we may deal with 2500 degree, we may deal with 50,000 degree. Sometimes we may deal with minus 100 degree, minus 150 degree, minus 720 degree, minus 1100 degree. Okay, so if an arm rotates anti-clockwise direction, the angles are positive. If an arm rotates clockwise direction like this, the angles are negative. So let us study it. For the students, here you have got the Cartesian plane, is not it? This is x-axis, y-axis, y-o, y dash. This is the first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, this is fourth quadrant. Now here we are studying about the angles. One arm is there, it is rotating. Okay, so this angle is 0 degree, this angle is 90 degree. When an arm rotates, at first initial, this is the reference line, this angle is 90. If arm stays here, this is 0 degree. If the arm comes here, 90 degree. So this is the region between 0 to 90 degree. Then this is 90 degree, and if the arm comes here, 180 degree. So this is the region between 90 degree to 180 degree. Okay, I think you are getting my point. Then this is 180 degree, it can rotate like this. This is 270 degree, 90, 90, 90, 93 is 270. So this is the region between 180 degree to 270 degree. And this is 270 degree. If it rotates like this angle is 360 degree. So this is the region between, the angle between here, it will be 270 degree to 360 degree. Got it? So this is the main part, basic part. Okay, now we have got 6 trigonometric ratios. What are the 6 trigonometric ratios? Sine, suppose I am writing theta, okay? Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, cot theta. Correct. Now if you imagine, if you take any ratio and the angle is in between this, suppose 60 degree, whatever you have, you can take this out of this 6 trigonometry, any one you can consider, and any angle between 0 to 90 degree, all the trigonometry ratios are positive. Here we should basically studying about the sign convention of the trigonometry ratios. Okay, I repeat, what we are studying, sign convention of the trigonometry ratios. All the trigonometry ratios are positive here in between 0 to 90. Suppose sine 60, root 3 by 2, that is positive. Suppose tan 45 degree, tan 45 degree is 1, positive. So all the 6 trigonometry ratios are positive here. Here in between, that is in the second quadrant, in between 90 to 180, here sine is positive. Sine, so what is the reciprocal of it? Cos. That is sine and cosec. Reciprocal of sine is, I said cos by mistake, it is cosec. Reciprocal of sine is cosec. These two are positive here in the second quadrant. So we will consider only the first one. Okay, reciprocal is always positive. If sine positive, reciprocal is positive. So here all positive, all the 6 trigonometry ratios are positive, sine positive, and in the third quadrant, that is in between 180 to 270 degree, tan and its reciprocal is positive. Tan and its reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of tan? Cot. So tan theta and cot theta, that is, suppose tan 200 degree, here it will be positive. Okay, here if you consider tan in the second quadrant, tan of suppose any, tan of suppose 150 degree, that will be negative here, because in the second quadrant only sine and its reciprocal is positive. There is proof, but here I am summarizing it. Here in this, in between 270 to 360, only cos is positive. Cos and its reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of cos? Sec. So I repeat whatever we have discussed here. In the first quadrant all positive, second quadrant I am writing in capital letter, there is a reason, all positive, sine positive, tan positive, cos positive. Okay, in the first quadrant sine all positive, second quadrant sine positive, third quadrant tan positive, in the fourth quadrant which one is positive? Cos positive. Their reciprocals are positive in their respective quadrants. Okay, so if we take the first alphabet, okay, what we have got? A, S, T, C. Have you ever traveled in ASTC bus? Okay, this is just a joke. Okay, so in this way also we can remember, so no need to memorize. By this word ASTC, all positive here. Second quadrant sine positive, third quadrant tan positive, and in the fourth quadrant cos positive. This part is clear, my beloved students. Now we shall study the 6 trigonometry ratio when the angles are negative. Okay, so here let us draw the two perpendicular axes. Okay, this is x-axis, y-axis, this is y dash. Okay, this is the origin. Now here we have already discussed that if an arm rotates anti-clockwise, the angle formed is positive, but if the arm rotates clockwise, suppose the arm rotates like this, this angle is negative, minus. Suppose if it angle formed here, suppose I am showing here, okay, this angle, okay, this angle is suppose theta, so it will be minus of theta. If this angle moves or rotates or revolves in the anti-clockwise direction, the angle formed is positive. If the arm rotates in the clockwise direction, the angle formed is negative. Now dear students, we have already got here all trigonometry ratios are positive, sine, tan, cos. So here let us summarize. Sine of minus theta, cos of minus theta, tan of minus theta. Okay, its reciprocal is cosec. cosec of minus theta, sec of minus theta, its reciprocal is cot of minus theta. Okay, here we have got that in the fourth quadrant only cos and its reciprocals are positive, others are negative. So cos of minus theta will be cos theta. What is the reason? Because cos is positive. Its reciprocal sec is positive. So in the fourth quadrant, as we have discussed that cos and its reciprocal sec, they are positive. So cos of minus theta is plus cos theta, sec of minus theta is minus sec theta, plus sec theta, and others are all minus, negative. Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta, this is minus tan theta, this is minus cosec theta, this is minus cot of theta. Okay, so these are the 6 trigonometric ratios when the angles are negative. All right, just now we have seen the 6 trigonometric ratios when the angles are negative. Now here we shall study about the format of the angle when the angle is in this format, that is 90 minus theta. We are going to study the basic thing. Okay, so here let us consider a triangle ABC. Okay, this is 90 degree, this is suppose theta, this is 90 degree, this is theta. Can you say what is the measure of this angle? You think it, then then at the end I'll write. This is, again I am repeating, this is 90 degree, this is theta. What is the measure of this angle? In the meantime, I'll write this angle, this side be x, this is y, and this is z. Correct? So here you are got a task to find this angle. Sin theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse, cos theta base by hypotenuse, tan theta perpendicular by base, then cosec theta z by x, sec theta z by y, cot theta y by x. Have you got the measure of this angle? Okay, I am giving you a hint. If you could not find ABC, this is 90. If this is 60 degree, what is the measure of this? 30. Because it is already, sum of 3 angle is 180 degree. Already it is 90. So sum of these two must be 90 degree. If this is 60, this is 90 minus 60 is 30. So this is 90 minus this theta. Got it? Now let us rotate this triangle in this manner. Okay, B is always the right angle. This angle will come here at the base and this will go there. Okay, this is theta and this is 90 minus theta. Correct? Okay. So here let us write the measure of these sides. AB is x, BC is y, and AC is z. Okay. Let us find this six trigonometric ratio of this angle. Sine of 90 minus theta, cos of 90 minus theta. Okay, let us fill it up. Okay, we have written. Then sine of this angle. Sine means the perpendicular and the by hypotenuse, y by z. Cos base by hypotenuse, x by z. Tan perpendicular by base, y by x. Cosec reciprocal of this, z by y. Sec reciprocal of this, z by x. Cot reciprocal of this, x by y. Now you see, you will get a relation. These are x by z, x by z. Is not it? So that means they are equal. So cos of 90 minus theta is sin theta, because they are equal, x by z, x by z. Similarly, sine of 90 minus theta, sine of 90, y by z, y by z. You can see this is y by z, y by z. So sine of 90 minus theta is how much? Cos theta. I think you are understanding. Similarly, tan of 90 minus theta, tan of 90 minus theta y by x cot theta. Cosec 90 minus theta, cosec 90 minus theta, z by y. Okay, so sec theta. You will find this is as cosec theta. One more is left. Okay, I'll write here only. Cot 90 minus theta, cot 90 minus theta x by y. Here x by y is here, tan theta. They are called the complementary angles. Complementary angle means if sum of two angle is 90 degree, then they are complementary. So cos becomes sine. Okay, you please remember this. This is very essential. Cos becomes, when you write in terms of, later on we will see, after this next topic will be the format for 90 plus theta. There also only problem is with the sine. Sine will be different, but the term will be same. Cos will be converted to sine, cos will be converted to sine, sine will be converted to cos, tan will be converted to cot, again cot will be converted to tan, cosec to sec, sec to cosec. Okay, cos is sine, sine to cos, tan to cot, cot to tan, cosec to sec, sec to cosec. Please remember this, then trigonometry will be very easy for us. All right, my beloved students, just now you have got the 6 trigonometric ratios in this format, that is sine of 90 minus theta, cos of 90 minus theta, then tan of 90 minus theta, cosec 90 minus theta, sec 90 minus theta, then you have got cot 90 minus theta. Okay, now if it is sine, you got cos. If it is cos, you got it is sine. Okay, theta. Tan, you got cot. If it is cosec, you got sec. If it is sec, you got cosec. If it is cot, you got tan, isn't it? Now, always you, first of all, you remember that if this angle is odd multiple of 90 degree, that is odd multiple means 1 into 90 degree, 3 into 90 degree, 5 into 90 degree, 7 into 90 degree, the ratios are like this only. Sine becomes cos, cos becomes sine, tan becomes cot, cosec becomes sec, sec becomes cosec, cot becomes tan. This is always. There is a problem with the only with the sine. Sine we shall discuss. But this will be interchange, sine to cos, cos to sine, tan to cot, cot to tan, sec to cosec, cosec to sec. When it happens, if the angles are odd multiple of 90 degree minus theta or plus theta. It may be plus theta also. Let us check that. We will study this plus. Okay, then we have to see the position of the angle. Here all angles are positive, sine positive, tan positive, cos positive. Right. Now, first of all, we have interchanged the ratio sine to cos, cos to sine like this. 90 plus theta. Here 90 plus theta, it is up to 9. This is 90 degree. Up to this 90 degree. Now theta comes here. This angle is 90 degree plus theta. This is second quadrant. In second quadrant, what is positive? Sine and its reciprocal is positive. Sine is positive and its reciprocal is positive. Others are negative. Got it? Sine 90 plus theta, that is the second quadrant sine is positive. That's why this is positive. It is converted to cos. Do not look at this. You have to look this side, left hand side. These 6 trigonometric ratios we have to see. Here we are in the second quadrant, that is 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta. In second quadrant, which ratio is positive? Sine and its reciprocal. Sine and its reciprocal. Only these are positive. Others are negative. So in this way you can remember this. sometimes you will get another thing, that the angles are written like this: 3 into 90 degree minus theta, then cos 3 into 90 degree, that is odd multiple of 90 degree we are taking. In the first case also we have taken the odd multiple of 90 degree, 1 into 90, 3, now 3 into 90, then 10, 3 into 90. Okay, let us take cot here. Okay, 3 into 90 minus theta, cosec 3 into 90 degree minus theta, cosec, then sec 3 into 90 degree minus theta. First of all, let us see the interchange. Sine becomes cos. We are not looking into the sine now. Sine in the next part. Cos becomes sine. 10 becomes cot. Cot theta. Cot becomes 10. Cosec becomes sec. Sec becomes cosec. Now let us move to the quadrant, that is position of the angle. Here ASTC. This is very important for us. Now 3 into 90 degree, 1 into 90 degree, 2 into 90 degree, 90, 3 into 90 degree, that is 270, minus this means the angle, this angle line 3 into 90 minus theta is not here, not even there in the fourth quadrant. It will be here. Up to this much it is 3 into 90, but it is minus something, minus of this angle, means this angle. This angle we have to count. Now this angle is in which quadrant? Third quadrant, right? In third quadrant, which trigonometric ratio is positive? 10. So 10 will be positive and its reciprocal. Again, let me repeat it. Some of you may not understand. It is in the format 3 into 90. This is 3 into 90 degree here. Minus theta, minus this much. Okay, whatever be the angle. So that this angle, at first you have to know this angle lies in which quadrant? First, second, third, fourth. Third quadrant, because it is not 270. 3 into 90 is 270. It is less than this, so it is obviously here. Okay, so it is, the angle lies in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, which ratio, trigonometric ratio is positive? 10 and its reciprocal. 10 is positive and its reciprocal, they are positive, others are negative. Got it? Okay, so this is the thing here. If the angle is odd multiple of 90 minus theta. Now sometimes this also may happen. If it is positive, okay, at first plus. I think you have written the chart. Okay, please write the chart. Now I'll remove this, remove the sign. If the angle is here now, 3 into 90 is here, plus theta means plus something, this angle, this is 3 into 90 plus something. So where the angle lies in the fourth quadrant. At first please identify where does this angle lies. Angle lies in the fourth quadrant, because it is 3 into 90 is up to this much plus theta. This is suppose theta, 3 into 90 plus theta. Got it? Okay, so here we have understood the angle lies in the fourth quadrant. Again, I should say that, or I must say that, if the angle is in this format, odd multiple of 90 degree plus theta or minus theta, what you will do? You interchange sine to cos, cos to sine, 10 to cot, cot to 10, cosec to sec, sec to cosec. Then you will go for the sine. There are two steps. At first interchange. When you will interchange? If the angle is odd multiple of 90 plus theta or minus theta. If there is even multiple of 90 degree, then we will not change. The ratio remains same. We will discuss that in the later part. Now here let us come to this. Here we have understood that this angle lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, which trigonometric ratio is positive? Cos and its reciprocal. Cos is positive and its reciprocal is positive. This is positive and its reciprocal is positive. Others are negative. Got it? So in this easier way we can remember the angles which are when positive or negative. Alright, my beloved students, now we shall discuss the 6 trigonometric ratios when the angles are in the format even multiple of 90 degree plus theta or minus theta. Okay, I repeat, even multiple of 90 degree plus theta or minus theta. So the angle may be in this format 2 into 90 plus theta or 2 into 90 degree minus theta, 4 into 90 degree plus theta, 4 into 90 degree minus theta, 6 into 90 degree plus theta, 6 into 90 degree minus theta, like this. These are the even multiple of 90 degree plus theta or minus theta. Okay, let us discuss this at first. Sine of 2 into 90 degree minus theta, or sometimes this can be written as 180 degree minus theta also. So 2 into 90 is 180, that's all. Cos 2 into 90 degree minus theta, that is cos of 180 degree minus theta. Cos, then next 10 cot cosec sec. So let us write in this format, because sometimes you will get that the angle is in terms of 180 degree. That's why we are doing two things together, even multiple of 90 degree minus theta and 180 degree minus theta, same thing. Okay, so this is 10 of 180 degree minus theta, cot of 180 degree minus theta, cosec 180 degree minus theta, then this is sec 180 degree minus theta. Alright, okay. Now let us see, look at this. All ratios are positive, sine, tan, cos. Now this is 2 into 90, 190, 290, that is 180 degree minus theta. The rotation is this much and subtract something, that is here, this angle. Okay, not even 180 degree, less than 180 degree. Okay, so obviously the angle will lie in the which quadrant? In the second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine is positive. Okay, now first of all, one thing I forgot here, when the angles are even multiple of 90 degree, then the ratios will not interchange, that is sine will remain sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, cosec theta, sec theta, they will remain same. In the earlier case, when the angles were in terms of odd multiple of 90 plus theta or minus theta, what happened? The ratios were interchanged, but here interchange will not take place, they will remain same. When they will remain same? If the angles are in terms of even multiple of 90 degree plus theta or minus theta, or 180 minus, in the format of 180 minus theta or 180 plus theta, 360 minus theta, 360 plus theta, the ratios will, trigonometric ratios will remain same, it will not interchange in this case. Now about the sine. Here the angles are in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, which trigonometric ratio remain positive? Sine and its reciprocal. Sine is positive and its reciprocal is positive. Correct? Sine is positive. Do not look here and there, only sine means this sine. Sine, not this sine, not this cos, not this cosec. Here. Okay, we'll look at this. Only sine is positive and cosec is positive, so they are positive, others are negative. Got it? Okay, this is fine. Now what happens if the angles are positive, that is this one now, plus I'll remove this. Now 180 plus theta or 2 into 90 plus theta. This is okay. Let me remove this also. This is 2 into 90 plus theta. 2 into 90, 180. This is 180 plus theta. 180 plus theta. This is 180 plus theta. Correct. So where the angle will lie? So the angle will lie in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, which trigonometric ratio is positive? Only tan and its reciprocal. So this tan is positive and its reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of tan? Cot. So these two are positive. Okay. Others are negative. Very simple thing. Is it okay? Now let us discuss this format. 4 into 90 plus theta, 4 into 90 minus theta. Okay. Now my beloved student, let us see this format now. Okay, we'll move to this format. That is sine of 4 into even multiple of 90 minus theta cos 4 into 90 minus theta tan 4 into 90 minus theta cot 4 into 90 minus theta cosec 4 into 90 minus theta sec 4 into 90 minus theta. That is all. 4 into 90 is 360. So sine 360 degree minus theta. This is cos 360 degree minus theta. First of all, it is even multiple of 90 or 360 in terms of 360 degree. The trigonometric ratio will not interchange. Sine remains sine. Okay, I'll write here little bit here. Sine of theta, this will remain same. Cos of theta, tan of theta, cot of theta, this is cosec theta. This is sec theta. Okay, they have not interchanged. Now let us see the sign. What sign will you have to put? So this is A S T C. Now 360 minus theta means, you see my dear students, this is 360 degree minus theta means little bit less. So the angle is this much. This is the angle. This is the angle. Now by the way, this angle lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, which trigonometric ratio is positive? Cos and its reciprocal. Cos is positive. Cos and its reciprocal. They are positive. Others are negative. Got it? Okay. Very good. Next. What will happen if this case comes? This is very simple, you know. Why? This is very simple. Because it is 360 plus theta. The angle comes in the angle moves in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, everything remain positive. So let us make it like this, plus plus, because this is plus theta now. Okay, we will not, let us remove the sign. So this is in this form, 360 plus theta. This is 360 up to this much. This is 360, then plus theta, little bit more this angle. The angle lies in the first quadrant. In first quadrant, which trigonometric ratio remain positive? All, A for all. So all are positive. Nothing is negative here. So this format is very easier for us. 360 plus theta. So if you get big angle, please try to convert the angle in terms of, if possible, convert the angle in terms of 360 plus theta. Then no need to think for the sign. 360 plus theta, the same trigonometric ratio will put. Alright.